somebody else who I think is peaking right now, and I think he's just gonna keep going up, up, up.
Oh shit!
LD baby,
I forgot.
Lil Dicky,
I
gave
forgot.
birth.
Penith.
Give the man his respect.
Penith.
This is a
I feel
massive-
brand new.
I feel brand new.
I feel so brand new. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, where you're, like, coming at from, like, talking about, like, this thing as, like, a masterpiece. Because, like, it is very good, don't get me wrong. But, like, for, like, the average listener, I feel like, if you're not into Lil Dicky or you haven't watched a TV show, this is, like, a bit of, like, a what the fuck is this kind of album, you know?
Yeah, I mean, fair. Like, you got to have a sense of humor. You can't be a square. But like, I feel like he's like has a big enough fan base, and I feel like I mean, it charted #1 on iTunes. But anyways, continue your.
No, I didn't know. Go keep going. I have nothing. I was waiting to hear what you had to say about it.
Dicky's a guy who is just authentically him, and he has channeled it, and he has created like a persona. And if you want to judge it, then you can judge it. If you want to say he's got like, a silly little penis joke as as his rap name or whatnot, but it's really just, I mean, he's taking something that has like made him and spinning it, and the man is just straight up talented. Like his pen, like I think there are some awesome bars on this album. I think the production increased insanely from his first one, just in terms of like range. He's using some like low pitch, some high pitch. It's in terms of like range of the song, like Alley song and like Going Gray, like in like I Met a Girl, like some slow, like really some songs that are like slow, make you like take a step back, reflect, and kind of like, they aren't just like silly like rap, shit what Lil Dicky likes to do. I just think the range on this is incredible, and he really showed that.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of things I want to say. First thing I want to say though is that like this thing, like what makes me mad about Lil Dicky is that like I know he can rap. Like I've been known he can rap since I heard Russell Westbrook on a farm way back in the day. And he has songs like on that too, like Honestly, Ha Ha Ha. He's got these songs that he could just hearsay.
I was gonna say hearsay. Yeah,
he can just spit. But like, the thing that makes me mad is in some of these songs, like where he's rapping about, he's like, y'all just don't get it. Like, I'm like trying to like do this whole thing, like rap comedy, like this thing, but just know like I'm the greatest rapper if I ever decided that. I'm just doing my own lane, like doing what's good for me or whatever. He like raps that he's like, yo, like I can do this thing for real. Like I'm like a real MC, calling himself Kanye West and like all this stuff. And like I wish he would just drop an album that wasn't the full focal point of him being a dick joke. And like, but then again, you're like, well, Toby, his name's Lil Dicky, and like that's like again, like that's what he's saying. That's what he's rapping about. That's the whole thing. It's like it's all supposed to be good, but like funny and like whatever. But that's just like it's like a whole psychological battle that like I just can't fucking deal with, because like I know he could just drop like a regular industry rap album and like I feel like it would sell because he can actually rap, but like he's always got to add the twist of like, like My Dick Sucks or The Morning After or I don't know, like these. I mean, I love Harrison Ave, but again, it reminds me a lot of like Lemmy
I love
Freak,
Harrison Ave.
where it's like I can listen to Lemmy Freak, but like one time, and after that one time, it's like, well, I already like know like the story, and like I can't like get into it. But like the first listen is always fantastic because it's like, dude, it's your ability to tell a story, or whatever. Like Harrison Ave, I compare a lot to like, what's that? Uh, Love. Wait, fuck. I'm so tripping. Wet Dreams reminds me of Wet Dreams. J. Cole, right? But I can listen. I can listen to Wet Dreams. I mean, come on, it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same song. They like meet a girl. Dave just talked about the white boy of like dating her, but J. Cole's talking about having
Same
sex with her.
sort of concept, yeah.
But I can listen to Wet Dreams over and over again, and it's still the same story. But like, it's still like whatever. To Dicky, I'm just like, I listened to it once. I'm like, whatever. With that being said, though, a lot of this album that I heard, like, and it just makes me like think back of why I kind of fell in love with him. Like, he's just authentically him, and he's always believed in himself, and no matter what, he's just been like, you know what, this is like a part of me that is weird, but I'm gonna embrace that and like show you how talented I am, revolving around this thing that like people think is like odd or strange or like different. And I respect that, and he never takes no answer, whatever. But so needless to say, I loved it. I think I have like half of it saved on my like songs playlist right now. Like the intro, Brand New, was so great. And then he goes into Honestly, which was one of the songs. I mean, I played it for you before one of our podcasts. Like, I hope this one's on it. Again, Mr. McAdams already knew that was on. Ha ha ha! Needed that alley song. You know, like I thought, like the show version of that song to me was just I don't know.
I wish he added like the ad libs.
Yeah, I wish he like added like their like conversation that they had where like they were singing or whatever. But that's all right. I mean, Harrison Ave, again, I know I kind of just like chat on a little bit, but it's still like a great and funny song, like classic Dicky. Burst, I really like, surprisingly. Second Coming, I Love Myself was really like the big thing that I really loved. Like lyrically. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I mean, that's just a classic old Dicky song right there. Going Gray, another little sad song. I Met a Girl. I texted you this. I just wish it was a little longer. Maybe let the instrumental go, then come back with the hook. But that song, like I just wish it wasn't a minute and a half. I wish that thing was like 3 minutes because I would listen to that nonstop. Cool with the YG. I like what he did there. He kind of like edited it a little bit, but I wish he used a studio microphone instead of like the TV. Like, it sounded like somebody just held their phone up.
Yeah.
To their MacBook. But again, regardless, still good. No Fruits or Vegetables. I mean, that
no fruits or
that's
vegetables.
what like my friends are like. They're like, dude, like, what the fuck is this song? But I'm like, you have to like watch the show to kind of understand that.
Dude, if you can't fuck with that song, we probably can't be friends. Like, if you don't fucking fuck with that song.
It's like I came, she ate, no fruits or vegetables. No, yeah, that's a good one. I'm drunk. I just think back of that episode. That's like one of my favorite episodes. But I'm drunk. I'm really, really drunk. I'm so drunk I might suck a dick. No, I won't. I'm like, bro, that's just so like, to me that's like white boy humor, so I get that.
Yeah.
Morning After is like my guilty pleasure song. What you doing, baby? I really like you, girl. Like, I love that shit. Then the throwing it back, hitting the ass, and
dude, I love his flow switch. Like, I love he can switch the flow, dude.
My dick sucks is like, you know, classic to the show. But I like that they put the John gone at the end. Like that shit made me laugh out loud.
John's gone.
Still freestyling.
John in the ground today.
Yeah.
He looks, as we sing this song, he looks down on me. Great surprise.
Still freestyling good. Jail, screw you, Lil Dicky. I thought we were going to get the full version of Jail. But
I don't even know where that would go, though.
That's part one. Well, part one. I want to get into that a little bit. And Hearsay, Grey One, got to put that one in. Hi, I'm Dave. I mean, classic. Kind of need to put that one in if it's going to be the soundtrack. And then We Good, which was also already out with Gata. But the part one makes me believe that there's going to be a part two. So is that going to be more? Is that going to be more of the show, or if like? And Dave said, like, someone tweeted it was like 9 years without Lil Dicky, and Dave was like, I'll tweet it out and said, I'm never going to do that to you guys again. My theory is he drops another one with all the artists that he had on the show. So, like I remember Doja Cat was on it.
Yeah.
You had Rick Ross, Usher.
Dude.
Drake was on it. YG.
Lil Baby, remember at the shoot?
Baby. No, that was Trippie Redd. Was Lil Baby in it?
I thought maybe it was both of them.
Trippie Redd was with the wooden shirt.
Yeah. Trippie was, though, definitely.
Yeah, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he had to have
made
a song with at least one song with like, maybe not like that one episode like at the party with like Usher and Rick Ross, because that was a little bit different. But like, you're telling me you're shooting inside the studio for a TV show with YG, you're not getting a song with him. Like, you show Drake in your like final minute of the show on season 3 finale, and you're not recording a song with that man. Like, after all, like the honey dicking and teasing, you had a poster of him in season 1. Like, he's got to have these songs in the lock. So I wonder if that's going to be. But then I would be concerned to be listening to like a Dicky album with like Drake on it, and then I got Jail Part 2, and I got to hear what the fuck happens after that.
That's what I'm saying, man. I think he's got a lot in the vault. I don't think like he's got 2 albums out. We could see another by the end of the year. I do believe him. I think he was just gearing up for. I mean, dude, he was 22 when he dropped that, which is crazy. When he dropped his debut tape, or his debut album, which is wild. And like, I think about that, like that's my age. So he had to get his like shit together, and like he's got his show now, like he's got a foundation, and this is definitely like a sillier album. Like I fucking love it. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is, as far as like showing people what you can do, this is a perfect way to do it, and he executed it great. Like, it was definitely like
in his own style.
There was not there was way different sounds. He was singing. He was singing a little bit. He was like, he had different flows going on. He would switch up flows. Like, it was definitely like, that's what I'm saying though. I wish he would like I get the whole dick stuff. Like, I want him to like actually like rap, you know?
It's coming.
And I think like he can, and I hope it is.
I mean, the album's name is Penith, so
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, that's another thing too. Like, too deep into all that stuff. But like I said, got it for a soundtrack. Smart if he can win a Grammy off a soundtrack. It's probably much easier that way. But I know he's capable of doing it. I just want to hear it, because like I don't want to have to like be like, yo, boys. Like, I want to put some of my boys on the Lil Dicky, but like, you know, like a minute or 2 minutes of the song, he's talking about like him awkward sex exchange with women because he has a small dick, or about like how his dick has like holes in it. And I'm just like, dog, like if you could just have like a normal song.
I mean, you got to send them the right songs. Like, you got to show them the right. Like, don't send them like My Dick Sucks. Send them like Hearsay or
I would, I mean, it's something like Ha Ha and all that stuff. But yeah. I don't know, but yeah.
I like Harrison Ave a lot. I like that one a lot. Just putting out. I like every song. I like every song in this a lot. What's up?
Can you relate to that? Is that why you like that so much?
Well, that's the thing. He is relatable to me. Like, I can't relate to like, you know, all this money, all this card, like all this drugs. But I can relate to like like that sort of experience, as like
meeting the girl. Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, and
a young boy trying to find his way and like sexually and
not getting game
socially and yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I relate to Lil Dicky a lot. I mean, I got a perm.
Hilarious,
I dressed up
bro.
as him for Halloween one year.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a perm for the guy because I wanted curly hair like that. Like Dicky was my boy. He still is my boy.
I love him. Like this is everything that I could have wanted, and I can't wait for more. Like, but I agree. Like, I want next one. Like, you got to have some of the dick stuff. It'll always be there, but I agree. Just a little bit more, like
more honestly, more
professional rapper. Like he ain't do that much on professional rapper. Like it was a great.
Yeah, like he had but like when they were like those songs, he like kept it those songs. But when, if he was doing like a serious one, like Oh Well, like I love the Oh Well.
Great song, underrated.
But then then you got like Let Me Freak, but like and then again, I love Pillow Talk. Like I think that album is so like heavily underrated. I think it's so good.
It's goated.
And I think like Dicky's up there as far as like storytell rappers, man. I mean, I know it, like you said, like they're like suburban white boy rappers, but like it's fucking good the way he's able to like, because half the time I forget that he's even rapping.
Dude, like, the way he switches his flow. The way he switches his flow is so satisfying. It's one of the best. Like he's one of the best at it.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like there are countless examples on this album. Like in every song, he just switches the flow, and it's like, oh, it's just like fresh. And he's like, oh man, Harrison Abbey does it a lot. That's why I think I like that song a lot. Like it's just a story. It's like a 6-minute story, and it's like
it's a great beat too.
I don't get sick of it, honestly, but I can see how you would.
It's a great beat.
Yeah, great beat. Great beat. Yeah, man. I could rave about this. I love this. I love this album so much.
Yeah, I mean, I've been ripping it too. I ain't gonna hate on that.
Yeah, dude. Burst. I mean, like, I'm gonna ball like Nerf. I'm gonna ball like dirt.
Yeah.
I'm really Millie rocking in this bitch. Just the versatility. He's got a song with Drake. I know he's got a song with Drake.
100%.
It's coming.
100%.
Man. I can't wait for that. That might be one. I'm gonna have high hopes for it though. Real high hopes. Penith. That is our official review for now. I guess I don't even know how you review albums. I'm not as sharp on it as sports. But I just love it all. I'm like, shoot, this sounds all like this is great. Like I could listen to, especially with my favorite artists like Drake and Dicky. I'm not a type of guy who like complains and compares, because I think that just
I'd give it a 7.9 out of 10.
It's too new to say like, it's a fucking. It's like I think it's like a 10 out of 10. It's too new to say like. There's not a song that I'll skip, and I think it flows so well too.
There's a lot of songs I like, dude, but like, I'm only gonna go back and probably listen to like 4 or 5 in like 3 months' time. Like I already know.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, yeah, I definitely will have my like. Okay, let's do top 5. When our top 5 songs?
Okay.
Top 5 songs from
pretty easy for me.
All right, go. What's your? Let's start at 5. Should we start at 5 and go to 1?
I mean, I don't know if I can rank them right now.
Oh, okay. We don't have to rank them. You can just like.
Okay.
Top 5.
All right. Like, well, if I would put a 5, I'm not ranking them, but if I would put a 5, brand new. Just because I like the beat, and that just like makes me feel motivated.
I'll go with I'll say my 5 is. Oh, dude, I like all these. I'll put Harrison Ave at 5. I think Harrison Ave is a good 5
Okay.
for me.
4, I'm going Hearsay.
That was my answer.
Okay. So both
That was
there.
my. That
3,
was mine. Here's 4 for me.
3, I Met a Girl.
3 for me. I like Going Gray. I'm putting Going Gray at 3.
That's on my playlist. So yeah, I'm okay with that. Not on my top 5. 2, honestly.
I think I like Ha 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 better than Honestly.
I have Ha 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 as my number 1.
I just love the back to back like I'm Kobe Shaq and Stuart Scott and Booyah.
That song like is gonna be timeless for me. Like I'm always
yeah.
like if people are gonna be like, yo, I need to get hyped, like yo, I'm playing this Dicky song. And then honorable mention, Morning After.
I like Morning After. My number 1 has to be Alley song, just like by default, because that was one that I had like saved as a podcast. Like somebody like made that song a podcast on Spotify, and I like had it saved, and I would just listen to it because I liked it so much from the show.
Wow.
And I just like them sort of like. It reminds me of like Molly, and that's like one of my favorite like LD
I
songs.
just like this might be a bad take or a hot take, but I think the hook just ruins it. I think he could have sang it better, and I get the cuteness of like, and I love you, Ollie, hoot hoot, like he's trying to say like owl. It just, I don't know. I feel like he could have produced that a little bit better, and it, at least on the album, it just kind of threw it off a little bit. But
yeah, I do think he could have tweaked it a little bit. I wish he put like their conversation in there.
And I wish he put that like we gotta go. It's like, no, let's just stay. Like that would have because like that's like the YouTube.
We don't have time to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what added the emotion to me. That's why I liked it in the show.
True.
You felt that of like, damn, that hurts.
True. That's probably not. Those are probably my top 5, but I don't think in that order.
Okay, so, that's fine. No,
like we said.
Yeah.
We'll do it. We'll revisit this next week and see if we have a different top 5.
Yeah, we have to revisit Drake's.
Yeah, we do.
For all the dogs.
When football's over, like they'll slow down. We'll do a little.
We'll get into more like personal conversations once football dies down. If you're the ones that hang around for the final big episodes.
Yeah. Hour 30, give or take right now. Dave took up a huge chunk at the end there. Definitely going to make that a ZAP mini.